Come now, granddaughter. We must regroup with our people.
Grandfather, I don't want to leave.
We have to, Elenia. It is no longer safe to stay. The Starfleet ship will take us to our new home.
You know we won't be accepted there, Grandfather. They hate us. They won't accept my baby.
I believe that our two peoples can look past the hatred and violence. I have hope that the love we share for our families can bring us together like it once did.
Welcome to Project Defiant, the Vintaak Code, written by Adam Mullen and produced by Lumo Station, edited by Trey Nahr, starring
Steve Harry Hayry Harris as Captain Baxley,
Crystal Willis as First Officer Yara Elnap, Mark Bennett as Dr. Sean Thrassis, Rick Viper as Kai, Cheyenne Cobbs as Talan, Juliana Rhoda as Dr. Zorim, Joe Colton as Mackenzie Max Steele, and Andre Martinez as Jaden. Guest starring Jim Lewis as Elder Ornato,
Jack Bagley as Magistrate Fenold,
Joanna Cabrera as Elenia, and Vance Major as the Algaran terrorist, with credits by Mark Stevens.
Captain's Log 5669.8. The Defiant has been tasked with the transport of refugees from the dying planet of Algara to the planet of Fangora. The Algaran and Fangoran peoples have a rocky history together and have only recently ended a long war. It is our job to make sure they are received without incident.
Captain Baxley, Transporter Room 1 is reporting that all of the Algaran refugees are aboard. Commander Elnoth is escorting them to their temporary accommodations in the cargo bay.
Very good, Lieutenant Talan. Tell Dr. Asis and his medical staff to attend to the Algaran medical needs. Make sure that they have adequate food and water, too.
Aye, sir.
Mr. Jaden, plot a course for Fangora, warp factor 6. Engage when ready.
Aye, sir.
Lieutenant Talan, let the Fangorans know we're on our way with the last of the Algaran refugees.
Aye, Captain.
Baxley to Elnoth.
Go ahead, Captain.
Number 1. I'm on my way to the cargo bay to meet with the Algaran refugees.
I'll let Elder Ornato know, sir.
Mr. Kai, you have the bridge.
Aye, Captain.
Elder Ornato, welcome aboard the Defiant. I wish it was under better circumstances.
We knew for some time that this day would come, Captain. For the last 60 years, we called for better regulations of environmental impact to our planet. But we ultimately lost, and now we must pay the cost.
To live with those who you, until recently, called your enemies. The Fangorans seem very generous to allow the Algaran people sanctuary and protection.
Especially after such a long war. One would think that your people may not be welcomed by all Fangorans.
We had very little choice, Commander Elnath. I fear for the well-being of my granddaughter, Elenia, and her unborn child. That is why I have asked the Federation to aid us with our dealings with the Fangorans. We will face extreme hatred once we arrive.
We are happy to help, Elder Ornato.
My granddaughter is 3 weeks overdue. I've asked your doctor to do all that he can for her and the baby.
Doc Thraces is one of the best doctors in the Federation. She and her baby are safe with him.
Thank you, Commander.
Elenia, my people were once refugees just like you and your grandfather. They too were met with intolerance because of who they were.
Elenia!
What's wrong with her, Doc?
It's the baby. We need to get Alina to sickbay. Move! Move!
Mr. Kai, I'm picking up a signal.
Is it from the Fangorans, Lieutenant Talan?
No, sir.
What kind of signal is it?
Unknown. I am having a difficult time deciphering the language. There is too much interference.
Where is it coming from?
I cannot tell. I have never seen readings like this before.
I've never seen anything like this either. From what I can tell, it's being directed right at this ship.
Is the baby coming, Doctor?
To be honest, Elder, I'm not sure. I still need to run some tests. Hand me that hypo of improvaline. This will keep the pain away and calm her down.
She's okay, Elder Ornato. She's sleeping now.
Bridge to Elnath.
Go ahead, Mr. Kai.
Commander, we're receiving a signal from an unknown source.
Can you tell where it's coming from?
That's the strange part, Commander. It's like it doesn't exist. The only thing we do know is that it's directed right at the Defiant and not any other ship.
I'm on my way. She's in good hands, Elder.
I hope so. She's all I have left. The rest of our family was killed in the war with the Fangorans.
Doc, how long before you know what's wrong with Alinea and the baby?
Several hours, Captain. The data is being run through the ship's main computer now, but since we've never treated an Algaran before, more time is needed. Elder Ornato, the best thing you can do right now is to let your granddaughter rest. Return to your people in the cargo bay, and I'll let you know when I have an answer.
I'll escort you there, Elder.
Thank you, Doctor. The future of my people rests with her and the baby.
Let's see what you have, Mr. Kai.
Have a look for yourself, Commander Elnath.
How come we don't know what language this is?
The language is difficult to discern because of the strange interference.
We need an expert in xenolinguistics to decipher this language. With time, Talan and I can find out where the signal is coming from.
Talan, tell Dr. Zorm to report to the bridge. Xenolinguistics is her specialty. She'll be able to help you.
Captain's Log Supplemental. Nearly 6 hours have gone by since I returned Elder Ornato to his people in the cargo bay. When he first came on board, Elder Ornato walked around as if he were a man of 50 years younger. Now he truly shows his age because of the worry for his granddaughter and unborn baby. Tell me something good, Doc.
It's not good, Captain.
Spit it out, Thrasis. What is it?
The baby is dying.
Why?
Unknown. What I do know is that the only way to save the baby's life is to take stem cells from a compatible donor. Algarans are very different from humans. None of the refugees on this ship are a match.
Not even her grandfather, Elder Ornato?
No. The only compatible match is from a Fangoran.
How is that possible?
Algarans and Fangorans were once the same people, long before their war. It's possible this baby is part Fangoran.
Backsley to the bridge.
Elnath here, Captain.
Maximum warp to Fangora, number 1.
Computer, record personal log. Yara Elnath. Ever since I found this crystal, its power has called to me, as if from beyond a veil I cannot lift. From somewhere far away, yet close. May the power that this crystal has light the way for Alenia and her child.
The transmission of the signal was successful. The Terran ship Defiant has detected the signal. Our two universes are now connected through the interphasic rift. Very good. Will there be anything else Commander Lobstein? Not yet, my younger counterpart. We will wait for the humans to take the lead.
There's a Xylac cart that's attracted my attention. Go on without me. I'll be home soon.
You could never resist a good Xylac fruit, Father.
For Algara!
No!
Captain's Log Supplemental. I have just learned that Alenia, the granddaughter of Elder Ornato, is about to lose her unborn baby unless stem cells from a compatible donor can be found. Unfortunately, the only compatible donor can be a Fangoran. Doc Thrasis does not know how much time we have until the baby dies. Mr. Jaden, how much longer to Fangora?
1 hour and 15 minutes, Captain.
Baxley to Thrasis. How is Alenia doing, Doc?
The sedative I gave her earlier is wearing off. If we can't get the stem cells soon, I have to administer medication, which will put the baby at risk.
Understood, Doc. I'll tell Mac that she'll have to push the warp core. Bridge to engineering.
Mac here, Captain.
Mac, we need more speed from the warp core. We need to get to Fangora quicker. Alenia's baby doesn't have much time.
Sure thing, Captain. I'll give you everything Defiant has left.
Crewman, boost the warp core beyond standard safety margins. We've got a baby to save, people.
Auxiliary power is being rerouted to the warp core, sir.
Number 1, call out the velocity as it increases.
Warp 8.1. Warp 8.2.
Hang on, everyone.
Warp 8.3. Warp 8.4.
Warp core is destabilizing, Captain.
Mac, will you please make sure we don't fly apart?
Working on it.
Good work, engineering. Mr. Jaden, what's our current ETA to Fangora?
28 minutes, Captain.
Bridge to sickbay. Doc, we'll be at Fangora in under half an hour.
That's cutting it close, Captain. As long as the Fangorans have found the matching donor by the time we reach them, we can still save the baby.
That's good news, Doc. Bridge, out.
Captain, with Dr. Zoram's help, we think we may know where the mysterious signal is originating.
Good work, Mr. Kai. Dr. Zoram, report, please.
After extensive searching through the Starfleet database, I decided to look through my people's archives from the main computer on Trill. The vocal patterns match that of a xenophobic race known as the Tholians. We don't know much about them since they keep to themselves, but from the few altercations we've had with them, we know them to be hostile.
What's curious is that this signal appears to be a distress call, coming from the Vintaak system. Starfleet has yet to survey it.
As far as we can tell, it's a near known Tholian annexed space.
Why would the Tholians be sending us a distress signal?
Unknown, sir.
We'll take a look after we've resolved our medical crisis and dropped off the refugees. Excellent work, everyone. Captain's Log Supplemental. We have reached Fangora. Our request to speak to the Fangoran government was met with hostility by the appearance of 2 Fangoran warships.
Sir, we are being hailed by the planet.
On viewer, Lieutenant Talan. I'm Captain Baxley of the USS Defiant, representative of the United Federation of Planets. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
I am Magistrate Fennel. I've been put in charge of overseeing the Algaran refugee transfer.
Not to be rude, Magistrate, but we have an Algaran woman who is in need of a stem cell donor, or she'll lose her unborn baby very soon. Has a donor been located?
I've been made aware of the situation. Before anything can be done, I must inspect the pregnant refugee.
Very well, Magistrate. Please keep in mind that time is of the essence. We have a baby to save. Elder Ornado, this is Magistrate Fennel. He has come on behalf of the Fangoran people.
Magistrate, do you have a donor for my granddaughter's baby?
Algarans, always expecting us to have something they need.
Magistrate, a life needs saving. Whatever prejudices you have, forget about them while on board this ship.
My apologies, Captain. It's difficult to put aside a lifetime's worth of feelings for the Algarans.
Wait a damn minute. You're gonna stand there talking about your feelings while an unborn baby dies?
Cool it, Doc.
Sorry, Captain.
Captain, is there another official who could provide us with the help that we desperately need?
Elder Ornado, a matching donor has been found. I have what your granddaughter's baby needs.
Magistrate, thank you for helping us.
I am the matching donor, and I have not yet agreed to this procedure.
Why not? Captain, this is absurd.
Enough. You all sound like a bunch of bickering children.
That is, of course, you're right, Magistrate. Can you give us the name of a willing donor?
Commander Elnath, my government would be foolish to help them further, especially for all the killing of innocent Fangorans in the war.
The war is over now, Magistrate.
I could never give a part of myself to something that is inferior.
You're virtually identical. No one is inferior to the other.
Didn't the Fangorans and Algarans once share the same world?
Yes, before the war.
That's the only thing that separates you. A war that is now over. Apparently your government is willing to make amends with the Algarans. Why can't you?
Because my family was killed by one. An Algaran gunned down my family in cold blood. We were going to buy that night's supper. They were innocent. I've heard enough. I am leaving at once.
Magistrate, wait. Number one, see if you can talk some sense into him.
Aye, sir. May I sit, Magistrate?
Of course, Commander. This is your ship, after all. My planet looks beautiful from orbit. Don't you think, Commander?
It does, Magistrate. Very much like my planet Earth. Long ago, people on my planet felt the same way as you about the Algarans.
And now they don't?
It took a long time, but with a lot of hard work and acceptance, we learned that hatred and intolerance have no place in our lives.
I've been told by my colleagues that I need to put the past behind me and learn to accept the Algarans.
An unborn child needs your help, Magistrate. A child who knows nothing about war or hatred for your people. You would deny that child its life?
Well, of course not. It's merely a child.
Then why not help the child?
Fear, Commander Elnath. Fear of what I don't know about the Algarans.
Then get to know them. You're more alike than you realize. I studied up on your two cultures. The Algarians celebrate the very same holidays that you do. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. I see now that the Algarans love their people just as much as my people love ours. Do humans share this bond for their loved ones as well?
Yes, we do, Magistrate. Love is something that we all share. I am sorry you lost your family.
Commander, we need those stem cells immediately. The baby only has moments to live.
I'll do it, Commander.
On our way, Doc.
That should do it.
When will we know that the baby is out of danger?
A matter of moments, Elder Ornado. The baby is going to be perfectly fine.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Captain. You have helped save my people, my granddaughter, and her baby.
It's all a part of why we're out here, to provide a helping hand.
Thank you, Magistrate. You have given Elenia's baby new life.
You are most welcome.
I don't suppose we can talk further over a bowl of Xylac fruit?
Xylac is my favorite!
Number 1, report to the bridge and have the Algarans transported to the surface. Once we're done, set a course to the Vintaak system. We have a mysterious signal to find.
Aye, Captain.
Thank you for talking to the Magistrate, Commander.
My pleasure, sir. All it took was realizing that he's not so different to the Algarans. Even though they have their differences, underneath, they're the same.
Just like we did on Earth only a few centuries ago.
The Defiant has taken the bait. They are en route to your signals transmission in the Vintaak system. Our universe awaits them. Make sure you find the pod with you. The power of the Tholian subway will now be on.